And welcome here to the beautiful Sturt Women's Memorial playing fields for the Women's 1v2 World Sixes. And joined by Charlotte Winnan. It's good to be back in here.
Your favourite Winnan?
The favourite Winnan, always the favourite Winnan. And also...
you know what you need, fingerless gloves.
You're doing all right. And we've got the 1-2 game here between the Glenelg women and the under-18s.
And Glenelg won 13-9. So a tight game. In sixes, we obviously have Carly Evans in the cage for Glenelg, very experienced Australian goalkeeper, and Kira Voicey up and coming. So to have 13-9 will be tonight. But both teams have got full sides. They're looking fresh. They're looking good. Both warm-ups look good. So we've got Mia Inge from the under-18 state team and Laura Evans from Glenelg doing the coin toss, the very important coin toss. Because in the men's game we saw, Braden, the goals was sort of coming from that downfield, and Cody gave us some information.
There was a distinct scoring end and an end that coming similar again.
So yeah, almost kicking with the breeze.
It is, and just if you look up at that light for a brief second, and one's not on. And that could be the difference in that back corner, that middle left light.
I've just looked up at the light and now I'm not seeing anything long. I mean, don't look into the sun, they said, Tony.
That's why I said briefly, just a little glance up there.
Well, you know what? All I saw behind it was stars, and the stars are on the field. So, and I tell you about stars.
Yes,
Arena 42, our sponsor for this quarter, giving us all this netting for the box and for clubs around. And so that's
it is the box stuff. Yeah,
that's for the box stuff. So
you did, yep.
Watching the live stream here for the.
Sad to see it out ending today, but going into the centre draw.
And we see two young guns in there, and Izzy Brown is heading back overseas, back to college very shortly.
Yeah, so Izzy Brown.
Shido gets the first ball, and we'll take him off a Glenelg stick and the replay to go back on and watch that because the cat.
Seems to be screaming and shouting, so maybe we are wrong, Tony.
No, we're never wrong. Borovnik brings the ball back towards the cage and
especially
going downhill.
On her right
and
hand.
Good save there from Voisey.
That was a good double. She's going to pick this one up. She's got the fast legs.
You put the commentator's mocker on her.
And she's laughing about it.
That's
all you can do is have a chuckle. Covered from her ankle injury.
Yes, and we see the ball being dispossessed down the back there. Good defence there from, I think that is Izzy Brown. She's been everywhere.
Already, and she's heading to the bench. So early new subs on.
And Jess Froud with the ball. Kicks it over here to Morrison. Morrison will bring the ball.
First goal of the game. That's be 1 minute 40. First goal, it's a decent defense from both teams as we see the...
Let's get some subs as Lawson, she gets the ball in her stick and she's
going
guarded.
up against a teammate there in Lucinda.
And gets inside there, does Dinny. But just here, if she can put it forward, no, just shut down. And the ball up here with Evans.
I gave Laura instruction of a BTB. Would like to see one this game.
Was there anything riding on the BTB?
No.
Okay.
No, I just wanted her just to give it a go.
And there's a left-handed, a little bit of right, a little bit of left, and
the double didn't come, so I don't mind that. Your double's not coming. You go hard. As we see a fumble here from, and Gilbert made sure she picked that one up.
Ground ball stats. And that's the third time that the SA under...
You get a couple of goals ahead and just going back and forth with momentum, it's hard to get the momentum shift when you've got a team that just scored sort of 3 goals in a minute and a half.
And Nikki Haynes with that one, and just an interception. So that's 4 turnovers in the last 4 possessions. And is it going to equal 4 goals? No, because good defence there.
Keeley.
And we've got a whistle there, but
can't go back to the goalie. Another rule. Can't go back in.
Yeah.
You can only go forward.
Yeah. And great save there from Voisey. Voisey says, well, you know what? You gave it to me last time, and it's good Glenelg have given it to me this time. So Voisey with the big save there. And ball coming downhill from Lawson.
Nice take there by Danny.
Danny's just going.
We're going to have a push, and we're pulling out the green card. The Reds.
So
we got to say that a fair bit.
Just a good crush. They just need to move the ball here. There's numbers there, and we see there from flick, just not quite being able to grab that ball from. They just need to stand before in the man up.
Yes.
Where we sat 2 down and 3 at the top and worked the top, and eventually something opened up.
It has to open up. The flatter you get, the easier is the defence. And we're just going to see Brody Brovnik go off for, it's called walling. So it's essentially the free space
Free
ball.
space you can't come nearly every time.
Yes.
Because as soon as someone comes into your space and they come from a different, as a rotation, you could get a walling with a walling with a walling. And we've got another turnover there. They're just getting too tight on their players at the moment, the Reds.
We see
and Silvestri. And she gets
shot there by Lucinda. I'm not sure if she's subbed yet.
That's her second.
I think she's a bit on the
pressure. And this is what you find in this game is as we see Mangan just pick the ball clock, which actually is your best defender.
The little tricks of the trade and great release there on the penalty. Jessie Froud and
gets them.
So good for them to get on the scoreboard now. And we're going to see another turnover. So
before, all of a sudden you go on little runs.
Yep.
And it's
great save, Carly. And it is. It's those little sort of shifts in the...
And and this is the best defence. Just keep the defence out. Don't let her get to the cage.
Yeah.
So if she's just keeping at that point, that's come off the bar.
So it'll be a Glenelg ball. Oh, no.
Came off the tip. That came straight off the bar. Someone just hold it up because
mistake,
the reset. So anytime, just for those who are joining us on the and goes out of bounds, it's the last touch. It's off that last player. For those who are just joining us for the first time. But the clock will reset on that.
But and that's 10 minutes.
8 minutes.
8 minutes,
yeah.
Yep. Oh, gosh.
It is.
That was quick.
It went really quick. And we've got a 6-1 game here on LSA TV. And in the blink of an eye, and that's what this game does to you. But I'm going to say the upper backness there. That the young under-18s red team on the women's side, the turnovers...
They haven't been watching at all.
But, I'll tell you what you should do rather than listening to all of this is listen to someone who knows what they're talking about.
LMI stands for Lender's Mortgage Insurance. It's an insurance premium that you have to pay to protect the lender against loss. Mortgage insurance when the value of your loan is greater than a waiver. So if you want to get into the
As we come back to second quarter action, we've got Laura Evans with 1, Jess Froud.
Does, yes.
And for the SA Reds, we had Mia Inge with 1 and the only. So let's see what the Reds have to bring out here as we see Hayley Lawson with the ball in the middle up against Nikki Haynes.
Yeah, they would have done that a few times at training, I reckon. There's a lot of Glenelg on the field at the moment.
So ball out, nice out to Morrison. Morrison, she doesn't need an invitation to get toward goal.
Good defence there by Jade Mangan. And we've got Walling.
Walling.
So
yeah, it's a 1 minute. Walling is a 1
Jamie
shot on the outside.
Why that in our game with an 18-metre arc?
I don't know if you can shoot. I was going to say shooting from 18 metres. A ball hit down, a turnover,
and it could and a great, really nicely into Izzy stick, perfect pass. As we see new Reds coming in.
Oh, nice step
down.
from Osborne. And it worked again. And there we
go.
go.
Because she's going to be in the crease. Yep. I saw that from here. She's way too close there to Kira. But, I mean, you play...
Specsavers, why wouldn't you go to Young Real Estate SA with youngrealestatesa.com.au 1300 to give you the best deal on the best property in the world?
They've got to get a shot off. So if you're a Reds player, Holly... But again, turnover. It's...
Went 1 on 2.
Yeah.
Try to... Rather than trying to... What you find in this game is the simple stuff is the best stuff.
Yeah.
Because mistakes are... that's come off just about every bar without
good pick up there,
and right here, the mistakes are accentuated in this game because it normally...
They get the ball back.
normally, you run into defence.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. But Mia had that good fake. She created the shot for her. She just a bit too high there.
But Carly made her shoot high.
Yeah, good positioning.
And there we go. There's a one almost going out of bounds, and it is. And as I said, mistakes are just turnovers.
Absolutely, they're turnovers. Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
So Kira,
we're talking about this with Morty. Is
nice outlet.
What can you do to make it harder for the other team when that happens? Or do you run? How's your reaction time? Are you running straight back in? It's a new game for a lot of people that haven't played this before, so understanding the tricks to the trade of it.
Oh, looks inside. Nice look. Just not quite getting that off there was Haynes. And sorry, that was. What are we doing here? Yeah, that was Hayes.
Yes,
sorry.
Lily.
Yep.
Oh, and that was probably a bit too close. Good shot there by Laura Evans. The one thing we haven't seen is, which, you know, I'm not too fussed about, and hopefully Nikki and Tammy don't look at this back, but that sort of swipe. Seen a couple of those, but sort of, I know that they're not so close, and I would have say that'd be a
nice
sort of a yellow.
pick up there from Lawson. Just great ground ball pickup, which is 10 seconds left on the shot clock here as we see Dinny step down. Just gets inside on the right-handed. Oh, that's gone in. I think Carly had that on the back of her stick. And,
yeah, and I think it's fallen out of her into the cage. So
Dinny gets her first.
Good look there by
Nikki. Out to Froud. Froud just under a bit of pressure there. Good save there. So we've got numbers here. So there's got to be someone free, and that free is...
Holly Dinny just straight into a bounce shot, straight into Carly's gloves there.
Yeah, I don't mind the bounce shot on that because Glenelg were out 3-on-1 at the top
yeah.
here, so they had to be free players. They're really
Jade
isolating.
Mangan,
And
great
Jade,
defence there, but
Oh,
you have to wait until they're
everyone
off.
gets reset.
Yeah.
And, yep. She tries to create something, and that's come off Carly's stick. So the first time in the Sixers format, it is literally...
You don't need to force that pass.
Ball coming back into offense here, giving to Rob. Rob, nice take up. A little flip. And Laura says... how about I feed,
good
Rob?
Feed on the inside, and we'll see Keeley pick up the ball.
And off to the races. Goes left hand because she's looking right. There's the one across. If they push that ball, it come. Oh, there's another one there, which.
Oof! Just understanding just to be able to look who good of a goalkeeper, and they really have to move her.
Yep.
They're doing all this hard work to get back into the game, but then, causing those.
Which allowed them to be picked up. So if she runs to the right-hand side here, that she has to come.
She has to come.
Ball goes over, and you're one-on-one in a shooting
that.
position. And there's another turnover.
She'll keep it in. But they've got a minute here, so it was a hit to the face, which is a minute penalty.
Oh, and again, the man up. Just move the ball here. You know what? Just get the ball, find your free player. Look, they're still trying to go through 7.
That pressure on and gets back in. That's really good by Kira Boise. I don't mind seeing that.
And clock's on the field. Have pop.
Great.
And that's come off the...
by Kira. That's all right. She knew straight away. She's not happy with it, but it's time to come in.
12 seconds wasted on the 18 seconds. So,
it's really smart by her. So.
Limited time, just need...
Oh, Kira again.
Just
good
up
save.
high. And limited time and really difficult with the women's stick. Just 80% of those do go high until you actually can pull them down.
Or understanding that split second fake and then get it around them.
Yeah, I'll tell you who's not fake is our sponsors. They are amazing people, and we're going to hear.
LMI standard insurance could cost you anywhere from $5,000 and up to $40,000. Lenders require you to pay this mortgage insurance when the value of your loan is greater than 80% of the value of your property. Some clients, such as first home buyers or people in specific professions, can be eligible for an LMI waiver. So if you want to get into the property market with less than 20% deposit, call me to find out if you're eligible.
All right, and back here we are at half time, and we are at the World Crosse Sixes Championship, and just explain to us. We've got Steve Mortimer, who's just happened to walk by and grabbed him and stuck his head
really quickly.
The World Crosse, mate. Tell us a little bit more.
So it's a Japanese tournament to help with the Japanese development of lacrosse.
Yep.
And so it is, they invited the PLL over this year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And to help with the development, and it was such a success. They're looking to do that, continue that, and turn that into a bigger tournament, 10 or 6s, and, getting that exposure to Japan, but then also, the PLL with the US getting on board as well. So it sounds like a really cool concept.
It's a fantastic initiative, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely,
and I think just growth of the game, when we talk about where we are at 20s or your senior, they just need more games with outside of Australia people. That's all that is. We need that.
More international experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring Mr. Steve Mortimer for just explaining that to us.
Yeah, they're two lacrosse legends that came over here, the two guys that are running it.
Yep.
That are running it. So
excellent.
No, it's great. We need it. Need more of it.
So I'll tell you what we need more of. Another 16 minute in the middle up against Hayes there.
Lily Hayes, great centre player, Lily. She's, very hard to beat in that centre.
Yep. And
as we see, the centre circle just gets smaller in sixes, and
a little good
take there, but didn't have to force that run in, and that's the
still an opportunity, and good save again from Boise.
Kira, she's having a big game.
And there's one open on the outside here, so not to beat. Just
again,
and this is where that transition ball, they've just got to get that ball forward in this game.
Get it forward, and Jamie Dinning, good pick up again.
And you see Glenelg doing it really well at the moment. Their first look is up for transition, and there we go. Another one for Gilbert. And I think
and just turning the ball over really quickly on not catching it. So Kira, was nothing wrong with that clear. It's just that, could just be some tiredness out there, but Kira just copying a bit of a...
And Nikki Haynes doing exactly what we just explained there to Brody Borovnik.
Yeah.
She actually ran to the back pipe, right, and drew that player across, so she threw it over, and which allowed Borovnik with the goalie looking the other way.
And Jamie, she's like, I've got no one there, so she now sees Lucinda and
transition.
has to run it.
Looking
good little fast
inside.
feed there by Luce,
and Lucinda gets
another shot.
Her hat trick for the night already. And right there, that's 3 in about 30 seconds.
Yes, and that's tough. It's good for these under 18 girls. They've got to learn.
They're tightening themselves and putting themselves under pressure, which is allowing for these turnovers.
Yes.
So just keep the space, allow space to drive into if you are going to drive.
Yes.
Which they all seem to be wanting to do.
Yeah. And not, it's one player doing a lot of...
It is one of those games that I'm glad that I've retired from.
And again, hopefully she can keep it to pump the ball in.
So Hayley Lawson with the ball. Just goes inside, looks.
Again, just those two. They just need it. They need to learn how to move her, how to work for each other to...
Somewhat of a game here in this final is Chelsea.
She does it. I do not know how Mia Inge keeps the ball in her stick.
So she's just gone. She's taken on 4.
Just to make something happen.
And outlet. And as the subs...
And even things like this, Tony, you don't want to clear to the side where the subbing bench is. You want to clear, and this is all teams, because an easy run for yourself as you clear the ball rather than running into the subs coming in.
Well, and, bit of offence.
Yeah.
And you see there, 2 Glenelg girls subbed.
That ball back
and gets down the back. And
going to be
a card.
A card there.
And she's got to wait. She's got to hold. So now here's an opportunity for...
it's a man up here. One man up. They did have a man up before, but
so
and again, just dropping that ball.
Just one little mistake and back the other way. Good turnover though. Back this.
We'll be taking at least 4 or 5 steps back out. Walling. Oh, the goal does count. Goal counts and then
possession back.
Yeah.
But
right.
Okay, so
that's all right. We're learning.
So again,
and that's now going to be a
bowls.
Yeah.
So if you, for those who don't know, if you get a goal and there's a penalty first of the game.
So 4-on-4 at the moment. Glenelg will end up playing
They've used 6 seconds of their
Yeah.
shot clock trying to force
Good
something.
running, and they're going to be on the
she's-
line.
and great work there
So
from Jade Mangan. You know what, if
that
that
she
doesn't...
got that ball back. I know, yeah. I was just going to say, if you
There.
get that ball back, get that check off.
Oh, just
Yeah,
inside.
and that's a good check there
Oh,
by
nice
Jessie for
inside
out and
step,
another.
and that's
or-
going to be a
Oh, so
card.
that could have been a good check, but Kate's stick to go
So
into
there's a
her own head.
So effectively, so ball coming back. Thing on the ball because there were two players watching one
Just
player walk
no
through.
Talk. That was no talk there.
And Gilbert
That's going to be
gave me another card
another
for penalties. Out the game.
oh. Yeah,
So-
right. So we're going to have to get a shot off here.
And she
Oof.
does. That's good. And ups and
a good
gone wide. Off the stick.
Couple of seconds
Oh,
left.
good cut in the
Oh,
middle
good
there from
cut.
Hayes. Nice job
That's
there
a great quick stick shot there.
from Nikki Haynes. That's straight off the bench. Straight to, I'll take that one. Thank you very much.
Oh,
It's
just
on Well, they insert their dominance. It's a traditional group. It's verandas, guttering, anything you want. They've been in business that long that they are a major game. And I tell you what, my enthusiasm for the game right now is on the goal scorers. And we've got Borovnik with one that quarter, Evans with one, Chelsea Gilbert with a hat trick in that quarter, Nikki Haynes with one, Morrison with one, and Silvestri with one. And for the Red.
I don't know. Is that lady?
LMI stands for Lenders Mortgage Insurance from $5,000 and up to $40,000. Some clients, such as first home buyers or people, find out if you're eligible.
V2 Women's
How's the
World
backdrop?
Cross. If Robin Williams turns
It
up,
is.
I'm definitely out of it. And,
She's trying to get as much game.
be a Reds ball because Jamie Denning broke into the section and again just tried to force the crease. They've had the ball for 2 seconds in
of
offence.
that, yeah, trickled in.
Izzy Brown getting that one, and that's her second of the game, first of the fourth quarter. So an opportunity here. Looks inside. That's a better.
That
That's a
is
better
better.
opportunity.
And that's
Took
good.
a good
good
great
stop there by
Hayes.
Lily Hayes.
And need to get on that. So Danny Cox to win the ball,
Yeah.
and does. The shot's had.
That's
There's two Glenelg players behind. They pick the ball and gives it over to Silvestri. Silvestri looks inside to Morrison.
great
Morrison
inside.
trying.
Yep.
So Voisey looking for
So
the
looking
outlet.
for a big clear.
Just looks down. There's another one on, and should be an easy shot.
And
Wow.
Great
I'll
shot
tell you what.
there. I enjoy that. That's
That-
a great shot by Keeley.
That had some heat on it from Keeley. I mean, she's obviously.
Even the Glenelg girls were
We see here Silvestri popped. Oh, that's off
nearly
the bar.
the same.
Tink, tink,
So
tink.
Holly Dinny showing some speed here.
And can she finish? And Carly.
They fake themselves out.
Well, that's where you almost run to the other side and
Yeah,
then quickly cut back
yeah.
and make under pressure. And here we go. There's numbers here for Glen, but they don't need to. They don't need to throw
They
it.
don't need to rush
just
yet,
take
so
some
just slow
time,
it down.
have a
They've
good-
got plenty of time and subs coming in.
Have a good 30-second set, and you know what they need.
Pressing that in.
Good
so,
work from Rob. Picks the ball up.
Oh, Laura, great pick up there with two girls on
A
it.
little head bob there to
bob,
step
yeah.
through, and that one's rolled in
again,
as
just-
well. Unlucky.
Kira's had the last two sort of, and again, just throwing the ball away on these, just on the clears. It's
And it comes back with a handful set in her mind, I reckon, for this game out
feeling
there.
that one.
Great. There's only ball.
Oh no, that's it.
That
That
one's
went off.
going.
No one goes to her.
So Darcy
Why
says,
wouldn't you?
haven't been on the scoreboard tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, just Beckett's wide open in the middle. This is where you just need to keep downhill. And
Oh.
another good set.
As Jess
He has
bench. So
Evans.
yeah.
in this. You
Whoa.
see Gilbert with number 6. You'll save every
lot
day
of
of the
money.
week.
And the clubs get a body, so a hold, which is a
Keep some space.
Oh,
and, good
Mia.
shot. 6 goals. It is super sick. Beckett to her left. Don't
No,
get
they're
picked up
not
in this
getting
game.
picked up.
Lacrosse was it
good
the
save there by Carly.
unlimited?
Just in,
Lacrosse unlimited
yeah,
Um,
and wall.
ends, but
Oof.
that's hit ball up the top. You can see here
I
the
think we're gonna see the
free ball beat Nikki 24-6 winners here against the SA Reds.
Man of the match.
Man of the
I
match.
think Carly had a great game.
She ends up with
6
7.
or 7, yeah.
Is go through some goal scorers. So let's start. Jess Schill with 1. And Laura Evans with 3. Jess Morrison with 1. And Cinda
Really
let me get out of this.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
The shooting stick. I'd want an injury. Oh, you got yourself out.
Yeah, yeah. You guys
Yeah.
clearly hit that.
Back. You don't get
yeah.
those ones. The
And,
little one. The,
First game.
Bit slow, and then we kind of were like,
well, the
so
World
Ever.
Cross Super Sixes, the first ever champion.
it's
So
pretty good.
party.
A bit much,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Call that internal icing.
But
to
the
play this
fitness
with
that
the
you
fitness
get,
legs and
100%
that.
very
So
good.
well done. Go and get some. Go out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah, exactly.
so,
Pretty much straight away. So we'll.
I just.